Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. A little bit different view today. Don't be scared by the title. We're not talking politics. We're not talking all the strife that's going on in the world. We're talking about the actual view you're seeing here. Oh, sorry, let me shift down. We're back in the Super Cooper. And I tried to look back and to see how long it's been since I actually shot videos in my Mini Cooper. If you are a historian of the Road Warrior, really, who is? Okay, me, that's about it. I actually started doing these when my wife was still living in Ohio. I had moved down to Nashville, and then my job blew up, and I was basically traveling back and forth, filling in projects down in Nashville, doing some stuff up in the Cleveland area, and basically I was bored, so I started doing some video blogging from the Mini Cooper as I would drive my 8-hour trip one way. And if you go back to some of those early episodes, and I mean literally early episodes, like the first 15, I think, they were just kind of a little side project for my Kev TV video blog. So I created a whole, what I called the bottle pod. I've got big cup holders here in the middle of the Mini, and I kind of shot them so you got a different angle. Well, the Mini Cooper's basically been put aside for a while. I've had so much repairs done in this car, and it is a 20-year-old car now, and I don't know if you can see the sagging headliner in it, and it's got some, it's got the airbag sensor, not the airbags themselves, but the airbag sensor light's been on for years, and I've got an ABS sensor that goes bad, and my temperature gauge says it's 122 outside year-round. Little things like that I need to get worked on, but I'll be honest with you, I really haven't had the budget, and I really haven't had the time or the desire. Well, the Scion is in the garage this week. I had some weird dashboard lights come on, so I've got the garage checking it. Of course, it's a holiday weekend, so nobody's working on it. So luckily, we keep the Mini Cooper in the garage, pump some air in the tires, put some gas in the tank, and off we rolled. I haven't basically driven this car in about 7-8 years, so I was like, well, I got to do a Road Warrior, Well, let's see if we can work with the whole new rig with the new camera. I don't even know if I ever used a GoPro in the Mini Cooper, because I know when I came back doing them, I was using my wife's Mustang, because we were on a trip somewhere, so I was doing that. Then I probably went to the Ford Explorer, and then after that, did I go to my Scion? I'll be honest with you, I've lost track of all the vehicles I've had over the years. I've been doing these videos that long. So finally, we're kind of, taking it back full circle. Of course, with that said, the look is different. It's a whole different feel with the Road Warrior today. Not really, though. But man, the camera's like right in my face. It's actually in front of the steering wheel. And you'll also notice, too, the bumps are a little bit different. Because of the way this is sets on the road with the Mini Coopers, they run kind of like Corvettes, where they've got really stiff suspension. So when you hit a bump, it literally jiggles the car. You feel it. You have to be used to that kind of suspension. And sadly, here in Tennessee, and as on most roads, the interstates aren't that great. So, you know what? I love this car. I've always loved this car. I've probably, like I said, I think, when I bought it used with like 500 miles on it. The kid was upside down in it. I bought it as my secondary vehicle because I was tired of driving a four-wheel drive SUV around all the time. And I fell in love with this car. My wife had one. I fell in love with it. And it's been my favorite car ever. But I've also probably, in addition to paying off the $20,000 car, I've then probably spent that much repairing it over the years. We've replaced the supercharger in it. I've replaced darn near everything in it. The tires are not cheap because they have to have run flats on it because there is no spare tire. It's a small little foreign car, and it's a fun foreign car. The skateboard, as some people call it. And it's fun, and I love it, and I probably should get rid of it. I wouldn't get a lot of money for it, but at this point, I've gotten my monies out of it. But I really love this car, and I really don't want to get rid of it. So I probably won't. I know I'm rambling. I'm kind of giddy with joy, though. Again, like I said, a different feel for you today, a different view, and kind of taking it back old school. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of curious as to how the noise is, because, man, I just hear a lot of noise in the road. These tires are very noisy. These highways are very noisy. But you know what? At the end of the day, do you really care that much? Back next week, another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos on Facebook, on YouTube. Click like, click subscribe, comment below, all those kinds of things that I'm told video bloggers are supposed to say, because that's the cool thing to do. I just appreciate, again, that you're here. I love it when you tell a friend, and I hope you come back again next week, because I'll be here, hustling down the road, probably. I'm thinking. Where else would I be? See you next week. Thanks.